Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're ready to drive in the USA? Awesome. Whether you're brand new to driving, visiting from another country, or maybe just want to brush up on the basics, you've come to the right place. We're going to break down all the must-know traffic rules to get you driving safely and with total confidence. Let's get into it.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Before you even put the key in the ignition, what are the absolute rock-solid core things you have to know? We're going to build this up from square one, starting with what you need to do before the car even starts rolling.
And that leads us right into our first section, before you go. Seriously, these are the basics you've got to have down pat before you even think about putting the car in drive. It's kind of like a pre-flight checklist, but for your car. All right, first things first, and this one is huge, especially if you're visiting from a lot of other countries. In the US, we drive on the right side of the road, always. That also means the driver's seat is on the left side of the car. Now, I know that can feel super weird if you're used to the opposite, but it is the absolute #1 rule you have to burn into your brain. Okay, so you're in the car. What's the very first sound you should hear? That click of your seatbelt. Seriously, before you do anything else, you buckle up. This goes for everyone in the car, by the way. It's not a suggestion, it's the law, and it's pretty much the best thing you have to keep you safe. Okay, you're all buckled in, you're on the move. Sooner or later, and probably sooner, you're going to hit an intersection. This is where things can get a little tricky, so let's break down exactly how you navigate them. You're going to see these all over the place, four-way stops. The rule is actually pretty simple. First, you come to a complete stop. None of that rolling stuff. Then it's first come, first served. The first car that got there gets to go first. But what if you show up at the exact same time as someone else? Easy. The car on the right gets to go first. It's all about keeping things orderly and predictable. Traffic lights. I mean, these are pretty universal, right? Red means stop, and I mean a full, complete stop. Green means go, but, and this is important, only when it's safe and clear to do so. And then there's yellow. Let's just be clear. Yellow does not mean floor it. It means, hey, this thing's about to turn red, so you should probably start stopping. Okay, but here's a question that trips a lot of people up. Can you turn right when the light is red? And the answer in most places is yes, you can. But, and this is a big but, you have to treat it like a stop sign first. Come to a complete stop, check for traffic, check for people walking, and only go when it's clear. Oh, and always keep an eye out for a sign that says no turn on red, because that sign is the boss. Now this next one, there are absolutely no exceptions. Zero. Pedestrians in a crosswalk always have the right of way. It doesn't matter if it's marked or not. If someone is crossing, you stop. It is 100% your job as the driver to let them cross the street safely. So you've got to be constantly scanning for people on foot. All right, so you've got intersections down. Now let's talk about the next step, actually driving in traffic. This is all about learning to move with the flow, being predictable, and just being aware of what's going on around you. So, speed limits. They're not just a friendly suggestion, right? They're the law. And they can change a lot. You really have to keep your eyes peeled for those signs. As a rule of thumb, you'll be crawling through school zones, moving at a moderate pace on city streets, and then picking it up on the highways where those limits are, super strictly enforced. You know what makes a good driver great? They're predictable. And how do you do that? You communicate. I'm talking about your turn signal, your blinker. You should be using it for every single turn and lane change. No exceptions. It's like you're telling the other drivers around you what you're about to do, so nobody gets any nasty surprises. And this is a huge one in our modern world, distracted driving. Look, texting and driving, or even just holding your phone while you're driving, is flat out illegal in a ton of places for a good reason. It's incredibly dangerous. Your eyes and your brain need to be on the road, period. Yes, some places allow hands-free devices, but honestly, the safest move is just to put the phone down until you're parked. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about the really, really serious stuff. These aren't just rules to avoid a ticket. These are the life and death rules. They are absolutely unbreakable, and for a very good reason. Let me be crystal clear. Driving under the influence of alcohol, of drugs, of anything that impairs you is a massive crime. There is zero, and I mean zero, tolerance for it. You're not just risking your own life, you're risking the life of every single person you share the road with. The penalties are huge, as they should be. Just don't do it. Ever. You're driving along and suddenly you see those flashing lights in your mirror or hear that siren. You have one job and one job only. Get out of the way. Safely, of course.
The move is to pull over to the right side of the road, come to a complete stop, and just let them pass. They're going somewhere way more important than you are in that moment.
So when you think about it, what's the point of all this? Every single rule we've just gone over, from seatbelts to stop signs, it all boils down to one simple thing: keeping everyone safe. Driving isn't a solo activity, it's a team sport, and following the rules is how we all look out for each other. So there you have it, the official written down rules of the road. But as you spend more time driving, you'll start to notice there's another set of rules, the ones that aren't in any handbook. So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. What are those unwritten rules? The little things, the courtesies that separate a good driver from a truly great one. Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.